tell us what's happening this morning?
So, good morning. This morning, we are traveling by van from Bilbao to San Sebastian, where we'll spend a couple of nights. San Sebastian is known as the Michelin star restaurant capital of the world. Today we're going to be having lunch at a 3-star Michelin restaurant, and tomorrow we're eating at a 2-star Michelin restaurant. So we'll share those experiences with you. But our guide here, Irene, was kind enough to suggest that on our trip between Bilbao and San Sebastian that we take a road by the coast. So we're enjoying some beautiful views. We just stopped at one lookout point. We're going to stop at some others, and it's just gorgeous up here. We're at the top of one of the mountains, and the trees and the views. It's just lovely, absolutely lovely. So we're having a wonderful morning, and we're glad you're along to join us. So make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any more fabulous moments of our time in Spain.
You see all the mouth of the river over there. This is Mundaka. Mundaka is very well known for surf. A lot of surfers come here from everywhere in the world.
So the river flows into the ocean?
That's it. You are going to see it very well. We see the river a little further.
Where does the river come from? The mountains?
From the mountains, yeah.
Okay.
It's the river Oka. The river Oka. We are going to cross in the middle, so
Is that the river that Bilbao runs?
No.
That runs through Bilbao?
it's another one. In the middle, let's say, then you see it very well from the motorway. When you go to San Sebastian, you are going to see a chain of mountains called Urkiola. This is one of our natural parks, very important in the Basque country.
That will be the river.
What would be the river?
This. See how the river?
Through here,
Yes.
I see. Yeah.
The mouth of the river is up here.
Before the war, the civil wars, Guernica was bombed.
Yes.
Completely.
That's
He was bombed?
Picasso. That's why he painted it.
That's
Yeah.
the painting of Picasso.
That's the painting of Picasso.
And they said that the boats arrived to Guernica by the river. And nowadays it's impossible. Depends on the tides, but you see this area is very, very, very important for us for sports and water activities.
It's very pretty.
It's a camping. Of Durango. Durango is the first village bombed in history without a military, let's say, objective. It was bombed a couple of days before Guernica. That's why people were leaving from there to Bilbao, and a lot of people was in Guernica. So you can find documents where they said 200 people died or 1,000 people died, but we don't know. In 37, things were not like they are now. And this museum to the left, the Museum of Peace, talking about the war and the importance of peace in the world. So this is a movement to talk about how the Guernica by Picasso might be in Guernica. That's why you read Guernica, Guernicara. That means the Guernica to Guernica.
Yeah.
Which building's that?
This one and through here.
That's all they left?
This part here. So the building for the assembly house is 19th century, because at the very beginning they have a small church, and they made the meetings inside because outside it was raining. So they decided that it was better to make it
Good,
bigger.
inside,
So that's
yeah.
why we say we have a church parliament. So the shape is more or less the church, but it's used as a parliament. And I wanted to show you here the schools, which were not destroyed. There, in the west. This is the street we made to arrive here. The Picasso is just there around the corner, because we turn around, but it's just
Oh, the one we saw?
the one we saw. We've been there before there. Because the oak tree is the other side. The old one was ill because of the change of climate. So they put another one in
Put a new one.
2005.
So he
But,
died.
We have there a piece of wood of the oldest we keep, 300 years more or less. Then we approach
In
for
that,
the picture.
in that little.
In that
okay.
little columns here.
That's neat.
Let's see
the inside
inside
first,
because
yeah.
you understand better everything. Everything is with the QR code. We go to the other side. It's better for the picture.
This
And you
looks
see?
like a church.
That's it. This is the head of the church we were talking about. So this is now where the important people from the Diputación take place. And then this is the room for the 51 representatives of all the villages, cities, towns in Vizcaya. So you see every machine there for voting, etc. It's to represent one of the villages, etc.
So, hello. We're at Alcalare, which is a 3-star Michelin restaurant in San Sebastian. We have an amazing view. It is a beautiful day, and we are very excited. There's a 7-course menu that we're having, and we just ordered a lovely wine to go with it. So it should be quite the gastronomical feast. You can see already there are some chef starters here. This is a little puffed potato with some paprika, I think he said, on top, and something on the bottom. I can't remember what. This is the evil butter, because it has some goat cheese in it, and there's a whole lore in Basque country about goats and witches around to fire and all that. And that's some of the bread. So this should be quite the epic meal, and we're excited to share it with you.
These are very complicated meals, so I can't explain it to you, so I'm just going to show you. There's a quisquilla in here somewhere. I believe there's a type of shrimp that's from here, and there's a crust on top, and then it's decorated with greens and some kind of sauce. And then this you drink afterwards, which has it's made from the head of the quisquilla that's in there.
I think I found the quisquilla. I think this is it.
Yeah, so that's
the
that.
quisquilla?
It looks nice. This whole meal, I think, is gonna be very nice. So far, it's very complex. The meal is. So we tried the quisquilla, which is the shrimp from this region that was encrusted in that. It was very good. Liked it. Very flavorful. Very complex flavors in there with all the herbs that they used. And Pam just tried it with the broth that was made from the head of the Quisquilla, which was also very good. It was like a briny seafood, like a broth made from shrimp. So it was very good, very drinkable, and very flavorful. So
Very good. I enjoyed it very much. Oscar didn't think I would like it, but I liked it. It tastes like the sea. There's a saltiness to it, a brininess, but very smooth. It's good.
So we continue with the tables. First we have an infusion, which is made with different herbs, and then we have some vegetables, such as the sweet potato, violet potato. We also have the chifa. Here we have the radish. In the middle, we have the quail egg, and we also have a bit of truffle. Enjoy!
thank you.
So this is the garden vegetables and lobster salad. Vegetables, lobster, just cooked at the moment, under a dome made from something with the head, some of the essence of the head. And our dressing is Chardonnay vinegar.
Basil, and then in the center we have the calendula, the Spanish calendula flower, that in English is marigold flower.
Yes.
Just in the center. I hope you like it. Enjoy. Bon appetit.
It smells heavenly. Whatever this is on these two sides, it looks like fish.
It is fish. It's red mullet.
Red mullet, okay. So the red mullet, yeah. But it smells heavenly. And I like the presentation. And there's like a powdered smearing of basil that forms a sort of like a leaf there on the sides. And then there's what looks like a hint of olive oil dappled on top of the flowers, so it looks very, very artistic.
And I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could eat. I didn't know you could eat marigold. So here we go.
With the onion, and we have pastry in the skin of the old sea bass.
This is sea bass, fancily prepared.
It's like stealth sushi, basically. They didn't tell you it wasn't going to be cooked.
I like the fact that they disguised this as sea bass because Pam doesn't like sushi. She doesn't eat raw fish, and yet this was disguised as sea bass. Well, it's not disguised. It is sea bass. It's just not cooked. To me, this looks heavenly, and I like it. But I'm very afraid for her. The other thing,
I think my husband is going to get 2 portions of this meal because I'm not interested in raw fish.
it looks very good. I like what they did with the skin of the sea bass. They've prepared it. It's crisp, and so it's sitting on this. What is that? The skin.
I don't know. I can't understand when she speaks. I don't know what
The
this
skin
is.
right here.
This is crispy skin.
Yeah.
Sitting on a pastry of some sort with some kind of cream.
Yeah. So it's the skin of the sea bass sitting on a pastry, and that's here. But this smells very good. I like the garnishing, and now I'll let you know what it tastes like.
So, look, I cleaned my plate. No, not really. This is Oscar's. So, last night I tried the cheek of Iberian pig when we were doing our pictos crawl. And today I tried the raw sea bass, and it was okay. But the texture doesn't work for me, so I gave mine to Oscar. But I did try it. So. There you go. And it was good. It was good. It was flavorful, but I don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy the texture. So I gave it to him.
I'll get a double dose of the sea bass. So I'm not complaining. I'm happy.
So we have the salt, along with its peel on the base. We have also its bone as a snack, and also its skin. Actually the belly, that's part of the fish, which is white. Then we have the Osaka seaweed, which is the violet, and the cappuccino leaf.
What kind of leaf is that?
Cappuccino leaf.
What is it? What's cappuccino?
hoja de cappuccino.
Oh, really?
In Spanish. In English, it's cappuccinali.
So this is the bone.
That's the bone.
This is the skin.
That's,
So when you eat the bone, if you just like take it out of the fish and start eating it, it's okay. But when you eat it with the fish, so you have the flavor of the fish, you have the cream of the sauce, which is very very lush and rich, and then you nibble on the bone, sort of as one bite. The flavors all balance each other because this is kind of salty and crunchy, and the rest of it is kind of creamy and lush. And so, take that, bite the bone. The flavors work really well together, much better than they work separately.